Hey guys, I wanted to apologize for not uploading anything on April 20th. Um, and I'm sorry that this is going up probably at like 1 o'clock in the morning. But first off, I want to show you new Sasha Poppers. No, Sasha Poppers. She's super cute. This is her bed. She has her own blanket. Sometimes she will actually get off of her bed and then push her nose up to get underneath, and then she'll just lay exactly where she is, but with this top cover over top of her. Don't act like I just woke you up. You were just giving me kisses before I started recording. You were just giving me kisses. I wanted to give you guys an update about why I didn't upload today, or I guess yesterday, April 20th. I am having a pretty, not bad, but could be better mental health state of mind. I don't really know how to explain it. Like, I'm happy, but I'm still depressed. I don't know how else to explain it. It occurred to me today that my depression got really bad because some days I will go without eating, and just not because I don't want to eat, but because I'm not hungry, and so I only eat when I'm hungry. And then today I binge ate, so I knew that's kind of a point for me when I know my anxiety is really bad, because I don't eat a lot anyways. Because like I said, I only eat when I'm hungry. And so I'll maybe start eating at like 10 in the morning, and I'll have like breakfast, and then maybe at 4 I'll have a small lunch, and then at like 9 or 10 I'll eat again, and then at like 11 usually I go to bed. So, and like maybe I'll have a snack, but today I woke up at like 9 and started eating by 9:30, and then I kept eating and like eating, and around 8 o'clock I was having my fourth meal of the day, and it occurred to me that I really needed to like take a step back and be like, okay, what can I do to help? So obviously I'm very open about my mental health. I have ADHD, anxiety, depression, PTSD. I think that's all like my mental health stuff. Because I do have like dysautonomia, which is a physical health thing. But so I live in a state that my old therapist, called controlled chaos. So I have like clothes on the floor, nothing's in my drawers, stuffed animals are thrown everywhere, but I know where everything is. Like if my roommate asked me for a specific shirt that's in one of the piles on the floors, I know exactly which pile, and I know where in that pile, and I can find it within a minute. But that's still not a way to live, and it's not fair to my boyfriend. So I'm don't know when I'm gonna upload again, because I need to take care of this room. I think that maybe once this room is clean, I will start feeling a little better with my depression. So obviously I just said my old therapist said, I went to therapy for almost 4 years, and it helped me a lot. Like, a lot. I used to not think that I needed therapy. I still need therapy. I don't go to therapy anymore, because I was doing really, really well. And so I had everything in place and I was doing really well. I had a routine. Um, and so I didn't have like a depression episode for months. But anybody that has depression knows that they always come back. Those episodes always come back. I'm going through one right now. Like right now as I record this, I'm going through a depressive episode. So I stopped going to therapy. And then a few months later, I moved out of my mom's house. And then I graduated. Or no. Yeah, well, yeah. Um, because I moved in with my boyfriend, and then I was still going to school, and then I graduated. Yeah. Uh, and then we moved back in with my mom, both me and my boyfriend, and I was doing better, and it wasn't such a mess. And then when him and I moved out and got our own house, I started spiraling. And now throughout the room, there's maybe a collective of like 10 feet of floor. And like all over here is piles of my clothes. But like I said, I know exactly where everything is. And then all over in like that direction is stuff that we haven't unpacked. So I'm hoping that maybe on his next day off, we can start cleaning the room together, because when I try to do it by myself, I start having a panic attack. But also maybe I can start with small things. Like I have a couple of dishes, so maybe I can start by bringing those down tonight. And maybe tomorrow I can start by putting away the clean clothes. Like my heart's racing thinking about it, because like I I don't know. I don't know. This is just how I've always been. I've always lived in chaos because it's what brought me comfort. My therapist said, I'm not saying like, oh, well, my therapist said this, so it's true. It's no. I explained to her how I live in what my room. One of the questions that she first asked me after hearing like my whole upbringing and my story, like, well, who are you? What makes you you? She asked me, and what's your room look like? And I started laughing and saying, oh, it's a mess. It's a mess. It's terrible. And so she was like, well, by the looks of it, it seems that you make your room a mess because your head is a mess. If you like know memes and stuff, I think there's a meme of either Patrick or I think it's SpongeBob, and it's a picture. It's like inside his brain, and he's trying to look through like all these filing cabinets, and it's on fire, and yeah, that's my brain. There's like one of me, or like one or two of me, running around my brain that's on fire or melting. I go with my brain is melting, because like I can't remember a lot of stuff, and depression is actually linked to memory loss. If you are severely depressed, and the more you go into a depressive episode, the more your memory can deteriorate with it. I don't remember where I read that, but I believe it was on like an actual medical website. Yeah, so like if somebody asked me a simple question like, where did I grow up? That's one answer. I lived in the same place for 14 years. That's where I grew up. And I know it. But in order for me to say it, like I grew up in New Hampshire. Seems like I didn't struggle to get there. No. New Hampshire is broken up into 8 different parts in separate filing cabinets throughout my brain, and I have to struggle to rush to get all of them. It's like my car, like my brain is a car on a racetrack, and it keeps speeding up, and it's never going in for a pit stop, so the tires are getting worn down, and I'm running out of gas, and I'm tired. um, I hope when all of this is over, I can get back to the doctors and talk about trying to go back to therapy, and maybe get back on antidepressants. I'm a big advocate for taking medication you need. Like, I need antidepressants. I need them. So you can do it. Like, if you are somebody, or like you know somebody that's like, well, you don't need those medications, just drink this tea. Okay, cool. I'm still gonna take my medications because they help me. And if you think that like you don't need therapy, but you get angry over like the smallest things, or you just want somebody to talk to that will just listen to you and just not tell anybody, because everybody is like two-faced nowadays. Like if I want to vent to a friend about another friend, I can't trust that first friend won't tell the other friend. Like, I mean, I can trust certain people, but like at the same time, a therapist can't tell anybody. They can't tell anybody. The only two things they're allowed to tell somebody about is if you plan on hurting yourself or you plan on hurting someone else. That's it. That is it. That's all they... You can tell your therapist anything. But they're not biased, which is an amazing thing. They're not biased towards you. They're not biased... I mean, they are a little biased towards you because they want to help you. But, like, if I were to go to a therapist and complain about, like, my mother, I won't. I love you, Mom. Mwah. They're not going to be biased towards my mother. They're just not. So, if you ever thought about doing therapy, but you don't think it would work for you, please just give it a try. Give it a try. I didn't think it was going to work for me, and it is one of the best things I have ever done. Heck, if it wasn't for therapy, I probably wouldn't have my own house at 19. So, yeah. So, I might just be taking a few days to try to settle myself with my anxiety and my depression and get to a better state of mind. That being said, if the bleach and the hair dye get here before I'm entirely ready to get back to filming, I'm still gonna record that and upload that for you guys. Like, I'm still gonna record bleaching my hair because your girl messed up. Your girl did not do her research. This, all that orange up to where my fingers are, is a year's worth of growth. Because all this was dyed black a year ago. So this is all my natural hair color getting dyed. Getting dyed blonde. Making it orange because I'm a brunette. And I didn't use toner, and I didn't do things correctly. But that being said, when I get the bleach, or when my boyfriend gets the bleach, and I get my hair dye, I will make a video bleaching my hair and dyeing my hair. It won't be in the same video. Because obviously you want to take a break after bleaching your hair because it's just so fragile. And I've been watching a lot of videos about like bleaching hair at home and stuff because like I don't want to mess up. And all these like I watched like these hairdresser reaction videos and stuff, and it's just making me so angry when I watch just like a girl or a guy just bleaching their hair at home, and then they run a comb through it after learning that you should not do that because your hair is already in a fragile state. It makes me so angry. So angry. I don't know why. It's not even my hair. anyways, I think I'm just gonna leave it there. That is my mental health update. I have been better, but I have certainly been a lot worse. I'm still smiling. And that's all that matters to me right now, is that I am still smiling. I still get happy when I look at my dog. I am still excited for when my boyfriend comes to bed and we can talk about our days and stuff. Like, at least I'm still smiling. And that's the most of it. I mean, I got cute dimples. So, why can't I smile? Alright. I hope everybody's being safe out there. And just use your time to try to figure out who you are and what you want. Because I have come to realize that I am not a person that wants to live in chaos. I want to have a clean room. That's what I want. That is what I want to accomplish in this quarantine, is I want to clean my room this week and then leave it clean. That is my goal. And that has never happened to me. I've cleaned my room and make it look spotless, and then it's dirty in 2 days. Back to the same place it was. Because I can never... I'm hoping anyway. Oh, that's a creeper. That's a creeper. He keeps getting in the shot. His name is Creepus explodus, because that is the plant that the creeper is in Minecraft. Anyways, as you can tell, I am very tired. I am very, very tired. But I don't want to be the girl that lives in chaos anymore. I don't want to do that. Like I said, I've cleaned my room and then it's gone back to the same way it was 2 to 3 days later. I don't want to do that anymore. So my goal for quarantine is to change that habit, to keep it clean. And so you guys should just like set little goals for yourself. If you always wanted to take up a habit like crocheting, knitting, sewing, painting, doing cooking, baking, whatever, now is the perfect time to do it. You got nothing else to do. You have no excuse. That's why I started doing my YouTube vlogs. That's something I've been wanting to do for a really, really long time. And now I have the time for it. So just please stay safe and social distance. Practice safe 6, okay? Okay. Bye-bye.